Hi Aquarius, I'm here with your July alignment reading. Recently we've been talking a lot about setting boundaries and how that can remove things from your life to make space for better and new things. And so I want to keep along with this theme here, and I want to talk about alignment and try to figure out maybe, what you're doing right or what you could be doing, what's stopping you, what's in the way of you achieving that really great alignment where all of a sudden, the universe is like bam, 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 and you're like, whoa, like holy crap, everything's happening. Why? Because you've gotten into alignment. So I'm going to start off with my Ganesha deck because Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. I absolutely adore him. I think that his advice always has to do with alignment, and it's just so important. We can have the best intentions, but if we're not aligned, if we're not realizing that our intentions are great, but what's around us isn't matching what we intend, and trying to figure out how to make it match, that's where the real gold starts happening. So let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. So we have courage. All right. This is the card. You've got courage. Look at that. You got a lion there, right? This makes me think of the strength card. And the funny thing about the strength card is that it represents Leo energy. And on the, when you look at the zodiac, actually this wheel right here behind me, Aquarius, which I think is right there where the top of my fingernail is right, like directly across on there, you can't see it, is Leo. Okay, so that's sort of your opposite sign. That energy could be the key to your alignment in that there's a duality with it. So I guess I could compare it to yin and yang of the zodiac. Everybody has their opposite, and possibly tapping into those Leo energies could help you, Aquarius. But let me see what this little booklet says here. It is card number 50, okay, which reduces down to 5, if that's either one of those numbers is significant to you. And it says, the warmth of your open heart can give you comfort to all who cross your path. And one thing when they talk about Leos is heart, right? So again, that lion coming into play. The root word for courage is cœur, which is the French word for heart. Courage comes from the heart. It is an inner strength guided by love, which seeks truth and justice. When you have the courage to be true to yourself, you start to feel empowered to act and live in ways true to your own soul. Without any illusion, Ganesha is urging you to let down your guard and stop wearing a mask. Begin to have more respect for yourself as well as for others. Beware of making harsh judgments about yourself and others. And when you come from the heart, you will find that you relate better to others. Your innate gifts will be able to shine through. You're capable of leadership, achievement, and inspiring others to succeed through your own success. When you draw this card, it is a sign that your ability to cooperate and thrive in peer ventures with like-minded individuals is heightened. Be willing to do what is needed for things to run smoothly for you. Ganesha promises great success if you're willing to let down your walls. He is pictured here on the powerful lion, inherited from his mother Parvati. The lion represents the fierce nature of Ganesha. He calls on you now to trust the fearless part of your being, your own inner lion, right? Your inner Leo, and invite you to work with him to learn how to be valiant and harness your heart's great courage. So honestly, Aquarius, I would really look up the relationship between Aquarius and Leo and how they help each other to balance out, because there's probably some Leo traits that you could incorporate into whatever it is that you're trying to make happen currently. All right, so now I'm going to get the energy of the reading with my Everyday Witch Tarot deck. King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands, that's fire energy. So that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy there. Also note the king here is pointing to a map. So there could be traveling, moving, types of things going on in your world right now. There's also obviously male fire energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male, but whenever I see kings showing up, it's either a person or it could be signifying you, right? So again, that's Leo energy there with the fire energy and with the courage here. And it's almost like whatever it is that you are trying to achieve sort of requires you to add a little bit of fire to it, a little bit of heat, passion, right? Like that heart. Because as an Aquarius, you can be extremely logical, which is awesome. Okay. Awesome to be logical, to be very, how do you say, when you're logical, you can really kind of just take things for what they are and make them happen and just be very matter of fact about it. But sometimes you gotta get a little bit of that emotion in there, but it's not like that sensitive emotion. It's that fire, that that desire to make things happen. All right, so we're gonna look in at the past, present, and future to see what else is gonna come up for you as far as alignment. Okay, well, wait, that's a lot. That's like a lot of cards here. I'm just going to look at them quickly before I put them back, just in case anything comes up here later on. Then I will know that it was meant for this reading. All right. 3 cards, they came right out here. All right, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is more energy here, right? So this could be a female earth energy. This could be you or someone, harnessing that stability, right? And possibly you've been dealing with having to, look at this, okay? Just look at this. This person is blindfolded in both of these. This is the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So this is an energy of you deciding, making that decision to take off the blindfolds and to remove your own self from these binds, because you can remove yourself from these. This is self-imposed, for lack of a better term, bondage. And it's not like 50 Shades of Grey bondage. But if you into that, that's hella cool with me, okay? But this is sort of like those self-imposed restrictions that we put on ourselves, like, I can't do this, I'm not gonna be able to get this done. But this is like you saying, you know what? I need stability in my life, and I need to get my shit together, okay? I need to get it together. So I have to make a choice here to pull off the blindfold and to, and really look at what it needs to be done. Whatever your stability is, it's all up to you. You have to open your eyes to see that. All right. Now, let's look at the present. Okay. Okay. We've got the Magician. I like the Magician. That's amazing energy. The Magician would take the blinders off, right? Take the blinders off and see what needs to be done to get her done, right? Because sometimes you just have to get her done. Sometimes you just have to say, I'm done, I'm done allowing myself to hold my own self back, right? You need to harness that energy. Oh yeah, like this. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. That's the independent woman or man card, right? That's the independent card. I love seeing pentacles here again. This is you. This is literally the magician has the tools that the magician needs to make things happen. And it looks like you're currently working on becoming more secure. Like, you can have people around you. You can have family, you can have a significant other, but you can still have your own. And that's, you can share with someone, but you can also focus on having your own. That's way too many cards. One more card, please. The Page of Cups, okay? Page of Cups, that could be a young person energy. That could be a message. You could be receiving a message in regards to whatever you're working on here. Something, it's a message, a young person, or the beginnings to your emotional understanding. And it was 11:22 on the clock when I said that and held this up like this. You could be, this could be the beginning stages of your emotional fulfillment, because you're realizing that by freeing yourself, becoming more independent, becoming more self-sufficient, that is what fulfills you. That is what makes things keep happening, right? Like doing. This to me is someone who's frozen, right? Someone who's like, there's so much going on. I don't know what to do. I just can't deal with this. It's like that. So this looks like you're realizing that in order to get out of that mode, you just have to take action, even if it's just the beginning, right? The page is like the beginning of the suits. Even if this is just the beginning, it's about taking that step and deciding that it's time, All right, so let's look for the near future here. We got these. This card has been, both of these cards have been wanting to show up. So we've got the Eight of Cups here and the Five of Swords. And let's get one more card. So you're walking away from something. You're walking away from something that, either you're deciding that it's not worth the fight. Too many cards. I just need one more card. Or, I don't want to say that, all right, hold on. You guys, I can't make this up. The Strength card. The freaking Strength card. This is the Leo card. Okay? This is what I was talking about when I said that this card reminded me of the Strength card. Here it is in your near future, right? So this is the path here. Having the strength to walk away from stuff, knowing when to fold, right? Because sometimes when you hang on to things too long, you end up stagnant and frozen. It's time to ignite the flames in your heart and the passions, and to remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing and why you're on the journey that you're currently on. Sometimes you forget, but just you have to remind yourself. I'm going to pull one more card from my Witch's Oracle deck for you. This is the same card that Sagittarius got. Same card. And it's the cone of power. Okay, so if you look at this card here, you can see in the 4 squares that it's got all 4 elements there. So you've got your fire, your air, your earth, and your water. And this card is all about taking that energy and funneling it into one thing, right? Take all your energy back, right? And send all the negative energy or the unneeded, unwanted energy from others away. You know, just say, I call my energy back, and I release any energy that is not mine, that does not belong to me, right? Take all your energy back and focus it into one thing, right? Because it's possible that, you know, what you're trying to achieve here that it's, sorry, I'm trying to think of how I want to say this, but it's possible that because of, you know, the feeling restricted, your mind's not like, your mind's overwhelmed, right? Sometimes when you're feeling like, oh, I can't do this, it's from being overwhelmed. And so it's time to take that go through your brain and figure out what it is that's most important to you right now and focus all your energy on that. Don't focus it on your feelings of overwhelmed by what you're trying to achieve. Just focus it on one thing. All right, so I hope that helped, Aquarius, and I will see you next time.